Hey, here's Joe, and welcome to Mortal Shell, the new Soulslike that came out this year, and I actually was pretty hyped to play this when it came out, but then stuff happened in my life, and that made me not be able to cover it when it come out, and then I just put it on hold until I got time, because covering it a month late or 5 months late doesn't really matter. If I don't cover it when it comes out, I won't get the views, so whatever. So I could do it later. So now it's time for Mortal Shell. I played the open beta of this, so something won't be blind. But other than the contents of the open beta, what I discovered out of it, at least, other than that, I didn't really see anything, so this is pretty blind. Let's just play a new game and get ready to roll. There will be a mace weapon, apparently. Beyond the grip of the familiar, a threshold demands to be crossed. The mortal shells yearn for meaning, awaiting a glimpse of their true purpose. So we're starting like the beta started, down here in the water. So we were cast out here. Are we born here? Or have we been cast out from a previous cycle? Or what? Directly go into inventory and see. We have no items. We have no shell. We have a companion that's empty. Okay, so first thing first, I already put down the force feedback, but it's way over the edge. It's like when I open the inventory, it's just fucking wrecking my hands. I need to do it even lower. That's terribly strong. Let's see, we don't have a HUD yet. Oh god, the film grain effect. I have to turn that off also. I'm also already putting out motion blur every time, but yeah. Yeah, that looks cleaner. Okay. Also look around, but I think there weren't any items here in the first room. Let's get rolling. I want to discover new stuff this episode. I think the first tutorial was about harden. Left trigger. Ah, okay. Okay. Examine the statue to get our first weapon, which is the sword that I fought the last boss with in the open beta. Because I tried to change to the dual wieldy weapon, but this one just did have more punch. Although the other one was upgraded. A heavy sword with a hollow at its center. A hallowed sword or hollow? I think it's a hallowed sword. I have no items. There, equipment. Hallowed sword. This cumbersome sword appears broken or perhaps unfinished. A piston-like mechanism is buried deep inside. Oh yeah, there was this special attack thing. You may harden in most situations even while attacking. Experiment with hardening at different times. While attacking with RB, hold LT to harden. Can LT at every time we want to. So, right trigger. Wow, thank you, that does really work. He's supposed to stun lock me out of oblivion, and that's why I have to learn harden here. Get our first item. It's a mortal token, a token which begets a connection to the mortal realm. What is it? Use demo times to reveal further effects about this item. We have to use it once to even reveal its effect. I think I won't beat the tutorial boss today. And we got a second mortal token. Cycle quick items, use quick item. Next damage taken while hardened is converted to health. Interesting. Also open inventory so that the tutorials go away. There was another item in the corner here, if I remember right. Like, I remember wrong. Sprint B and then a running attack. Ah, okay. So RT for the running attack, not RB. Another mortal token. Yeah, RB doesn't work. Okay. Okay, let's see about this boss fight. He's basically, I think, a copy of me. Okay. I try to block with LB instead of LT. We have a timer on the... Did you come out of your harden and change directions there? Okay, I have no chance against him now. Basically. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I clicked LT instead of holding it. Okay. We'll have to try this at some point. I assume we don't really get something here. And I don't think we can return. But we'll see about that. Did we have this? I don't remember a fish. Was there a cutscene with a fish? I think we were just transported to the other parts of the open beta. Scripture of... also in the tips it doesn't show what the items do. Only when we get to it. Fulgrim, a tower hums, where muted dweller ruminates his fate. Okay. This looks a bit like we spawned from this shell that's broken around us here. Crawl. Okay. Do we need to hold forward? Yeah. Okay. So our health is now limited to almost 0 because now the normal shell mechanics work, which means that if we have a shell, we have health. Otherwise, we are one hit. We have exactly 1 hit point. And everything that does damage will kill us, including those traps on the ground. And yeah, that's basically what I know about that. Mortal shell, it says on the bottom. The crawling way, it's changing its gravity, which is interesting. This is a lot of suspense for the beginning of a game, like suspending the beginning of the game to hype it up a bit. Don't know why they would do this. Whoa, if there's a way to skip this, that would be great for speedruns. I didn't watch any speedruns. I will do once I beat the game. Because I'll be interested in how that works. Can we crawl back in? No, we can't. We are not allowed to. Okay. Nothing really around here. I think we just... This is our checkpoint system. We just activated this checkpoint and are now here. A lot of other statues? Or are those petrified people? I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we're going in this forest-like location. Okay, this is our first shell that's inhabited. Ah, that's the one we also had during most of the open beta. I think there were 2 shells in there. I remember the other shell's name was Tyr. That was the assassin type of guy. But this, I don't remember what name yet. So we are now basically a knight. And the shields are a bit like your... a man is more than just a sleeve. They are basically our classes. I don't like how that controller rumbles here. So let's learn about this unknown shell. Himon is more than just a sleeve. It has medium durability, stamina, and resolve. So there will be others with more. I think the second one there is that tier that I was thinking about. Still didn't get our Estus flask. If we even get something like that, I don't remember an item like that. We had mushrooms, which were a limited item. Fulgrim. Yeah, we're going basically to a similar-ish place to where the thing was. Okay, picking up a weight cap. Closure is where blood is spilled, so we'll use it once to see that it is a health regeneration item. We'll have to use it much more often to unlock all stuff. Sense instinct. Oh, this gives us like a show of the map. There's like a tower in the middle of here. With a guy doing something up there. Maybe it's a treasure hint? Glimpse of utility is nearly... This glimpse of utility is nearly opaque. Let's use that. Glimpse into your shell when consumed. What is that one? We got 1 glimpse, which is... Okay, I hope we don't drop that on death. And this chest is actually lootable. Will this have iframes though? A simple loot and a remnant of tar. A little more than a remnant of nectar. Ah, they are already here. Simple loot. And we can also go left, okay. The tutorial only told us about going right. We can acquire 80 tar, grants a minuscule amount of tar. And then we have the simple loot. Practice makes perfect. I played this a lot until it sounded better. So if we start with it, we are not attuned to it. We basically can't play it. Is this also a chest? No, that... Some chests look like chests but aren't chests. So if we use item multiple times, we get additional points. And now it's almost already sounding like a song. Yeah, there's some accords going better already. So this game is basically, for me, it's about loot playing and petting that cat that we'll see again at some point. Use 7 more times. It just says practice makes perfect. So let's use it 7 more times. And try to cheese the using it so that it goes faster. If I remember right, this item was used to lure enemies to you. And since it's a pretty simple reusable item that can you just use multiple times in a row, I'm definitely gonna take that opportunity. It doesn't always go up a notch when you use it. Yeah, every second time only it appears. You know, almost full. So the next time. Now let's listen to the loot. We maxed it. Oh, this reminds me a bit of the music of Necromania. I keep saying that in almost every Let's Play. I should really play the game to have a thing to point you towards when I'm saying that. The sheer audacity incites enemies to violence from a great system. Pleasures in Thorgrim are few, but the music from a simple lute serves to soothe man and beast alike. I think it does the opposite of soothing. Ah, and it's on a timer when the world cap will respawn. Okay. Taking the world cap here. And that's the place up there to the upper left. That's the place where we are supposed to do something according to that thing. Oh god. Immediately open map. Immediately an open map. Let's go to this upper right place. Oh god. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I like how the health whoa! Whoa, 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 why couldn't I attack? And we are in our shell again. It didn't let me. It didn't fucking let me. It didn't let me do a thing. Okay, mors finis non est. Death is not the end. It somehow doesn't let me attack. Stamina, perhaps. Have we so low stamina that... Okay, we are actually respawning where I thought we would. We can attack a lot of times. Okay, we're not losing glimpses when dying. We are only losing our money that was called tar. Let's pick up 2 more of those Welt caps. Okay, that was a pretty brutal place up there. Oh, our shell is now there. And we are putting them over here. Okay, that worked. What is this? Why can I interact with this? Chest is locked. Which chest? We got rotten food. That will be an item that's... Come on, come over here. We'll be using rotten food in a short while. Starting to learn about using that. Let's use that rotten food. Small amount of health at a large cost to resolve. Okay. Don't remember what resolved it. One attack! Thank you. That was close. Okay, we got the big guy this time around. Fuck you! I heard a weird noise. That scared me. Let's use a world cap. I hope 30 health are enough. And we have retrieved our shell. Learning to work with the hardened ability. Pick up inferior moonshine. I think we'll use every item as soon as we get it to just learn what it does. And of course our bar is limited. How remove quick slot for the rotten food and put in the inferior moonshine. Ah, wait, we can use the item right from here. Grants those who drink it a small amount of resolve. Okay, we don't need that yet because we can't do anything with our resolve yet. We put a lot of people around here a short time ago. Let's learn about this chest that is locked. What is this? Chest is locked. What is this? Also, somewhere around here we heard something that I can't really put to any enemy that was close by. I'm slowly exploring, like always. I know that we're supposed to go towards the tower. I want just to look at this first little area. That big guy again. Okay, down there is an archer. He won't be able to get us here. I hate that they are trying to taunt me over into attacking them. And they're actually managing to... What the... I hate you! Can you please be turned off when you've been set off once? Okay, let's get some more wild caps from where we spawned. Because we'll need them. Oh, it's a long while. Okay, still a long while. Got so many pathways to check out. There's a guy over there running around. I don't want to be surprised by someone on the left. That's a big guy up there. Okay, so no one will be coming from the left. Good. Down here, get that item. More remnants of tar. Directly use it. First of these. We're gaining resolve, but we're losing it again if we're not filling a bar by quickly taking the enemies. Is this another one of these Soulslike that just shower you with enemies instead of giving you like 2 at a time in the beginning of the game? And for the first time, I listened to the sound cue that happens when we get our shell available. That one. Okay, I'm a bit boring using the exact same pattern every time. Okay, we killed a few of these now. There's another camp up there. Fuck you! I can't see them! They are basically invisible on my screen. Okay, so... playing the loot to lure those 2 guys. Of course, I lured 3 instead. But only one of them really wants to approach. The other one's begging me to come over. Yeah, we got resolve. Okay. Having used the harden, used up by getting hit, still gives you a bit more okay, That's when an enemy is killed but is still bleeding out or something like that. Glimpse of wisdom. Glimpse of wisdom is an item that gives you more glimpse, I assume. Glimpse into your shell when consumed. It did give 2 glimpses, yeah. Large cost to resolve. We can't use the resolve yet, so let's use rotten fruit now, as long as we still don't really lose anything. Now I need to approach all the chests, because all the chests look like chests, but none of the chests are actually interactable. I wanted to look at the map. I'm spoiled by playing too many Metroidvanias lately. Look at the bottom of the screen, where there are the traps. Don't only look at the enemies. Oh, that's a rat trap here. Interesting. Oh, one of them wants to approach me, but is blocked by the other. Okay, lock on distance is fairly okay. Okay, we can also stun them a bit, not really much, but a bit by doing this. Okay, we're now overlooking the part. Oh, these could have been aggroed by us fighting downstairs. This would also give us an advantage over that fight. Pick up bottled frog. A bland but nourishing snack for exhausted traveler. Yeah, hell yeah. Use it. Increases stamina regen speed for 3 minutes. Okay. That really helps, I think. Going back down to where we started, because I want to return to that fire to see. There also was an item. Fuck you, game! I don't want to be... it's like... I can't speak. That's the problem. I'm like looking around, trying to explore stuff and stuff. And I just want to look around. So what about this chest? Chest is locked. What is that? So multiple pathways. We generally want to go up. That side had one big guy. I mean, one big guy is doable. There's another one of those shrines that give us glimpses at the future, not glimpses as in the item. Going back around. Is that near enough to that guy to pull him if I play the lute? We'll find out. Apparently not near enough on that side. This is quite brutal. Whoa, stamina. Okay, stamina regens very quickly with this item. I don't know if it recovers while hardened. I think it looked like it didn't. Fucking hell. That worked. And I think the health regen still was going on while we were in that shell. In that shelled form. want to wait until the thing is over. I think it picks up speed. Because the last time it almost fully healed me. I think it did, at least. No, it didn't. Use another one. Okay. Pick up that. That's glimpse. Okay, enemies also drop glimpse. There was something around the corner that the game wanted to log on to. I just mistook signs for what they weren't. Okay. Okay, so while doing this attack, I'm hardening automatically, and I don't think that is dependent on whether I have hardened recently. We get a roasted red also. No chests. No chests? No chests. Okay, this is basically back to the beginning, right before the place with the weight caps. Let's pick up some more. Oh, nope, there aren't any here. Let's try that roasted red. That will be another healing item. 30. Okay, that's better. But it resumes resolve. Consumes resolve. It resumes. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I can talk. Okay, we're nearing the time at which I wanted to end my episode here. I don't know where to continue here. That guy's out of reach. That's a big guy and a small guy. Did I aggro him because I heard something? I have no idea. So far this direction seems the most hospitable one. Want to reach that up there because that was the thing that the game pointed out to us at the very beginning of the zone via that shrine. Okay, I'm hearing stuff. Picked up more red caps. Hearing stuff to the right. Right here. Tar spore. Noxious mushroom often mistaken for a tar deposit. That's the frickin' thing that will poison you. So we'll definitely try to do that later. I'm hearing enemy noise. I'm not seeing enemy down there in the cave. Don't want to go there. Ah! Ha ha ha! Good that I turned around. What's this? Fulgrim Tower. My save point! Sense instinct? Sense instinct? Oh, these are the other shells and I can sense where to find them. Interesting. Let's talk to Sister Janessa.
Pray, what wayward spirit beckons? I shall name you Foundling, and you may call me Sister Janessa. You're uninitiated in the Rafird's mysteries, I see. What a curiosity you are, wearing a man like a shell. You've awakened him, but you know nothing of him yet. Fetch me one of his mementos, and some tar too, and I'm sure we can stir up some recollections. Of course, first you must find his name.
Sip the divine tar. Yes. Signime, you must discover this shell's name to awaken its power. With 250 tar. Yeah, let's do that. Ah, it's holding. It was Harros. Harros, of course.
The brigands pointed us toward the temple. Shunned by the devout, their allegiances lie to those who offer tar or spirits. They entertain themselves with drunken antics or violent cruelties. They know better than to attack us. But they followed us at a distance, hoping for scraps.
Okay. We learned about Harros. We can... this is costing glimpses and tar. So many of those we can't afford. We can afford 2 of them now, which come at the same site. At the same cost, I'm sorry. Gaining a glimpse has a chance to restore some health. Killing 2 enemies in quick succession resets your harden cooldown. Yeah, that sounds useful. We just don't have enough tar. We have enough glimpses for both of those. What will next unlock with more glimpses? 6 there. Put your enemies off balance with a powerful kick. For a short time after hardening, enemies killed have a chance to drop an additional glimpse. Ah, that's interesting. Gaining a glimpse has a chance to restore health, or it resets our harden cooldown. We're taking the equation of ascent. We haven't learned about any other mechanics.
It must have been dug by 1,000 hands. I ignored much of what he said until he called my name. Smiling, he forgave me for the crime I would soon commit. It was all etched in stone, he assured me. These were the ravings of a madman.
Okay, we're learning more lore for every single thing, but we can't really do anything else now. It's weird that I can't use the stick, because the stick would have the ability to go in all directions. No, instead I have to use the pad for this. Okay. The vessel's figure appears noble in his pursuits. That's an effigy of Harros that we got. Cannot be used. This shell is already inhibited. Ah, so this can be used to change to Harros on the fly while we're still using someone else. Okay. Use the star spore. We're safe here. He's 40 poison damage. Also, it did give us a lot of familiarity. Yeah, we only need to use it twice to learn its full effect, which is anti-poison. As if I recall that right. Can we speak about anything else?
Don't overindulge.
Nope. So you are not an NPC that will tell us about what we're supposed to do. Okay, so we have 3 different other shells. Let's see, what are you? Go through the forest in a place that looks like everything else. Look at a big obsidian looking place. Okay. 1 shell is towards an obsidian temple looking place. Big tree. Swamp. Cave. Teal is in a cave in a swamp behind the big tree. This cave that we saw already. Go through it and advance further, and in a cave by a fire we'll find this. Okay. So the other thing supposed to be to come up here. We're supposed to come up here. It told me that the right thing to do is to come up here. get that item first. That's a weight cap, isn't it? No, it's a remnant of tar. Definitely using that every time I get it, just because it takes such a lot of uses. Oh, we should really get the tar spore when it respawns. But there is like a bell that we might be able to ring. We can even go up further here. Oh, there's a merchant here. Okay. The merchant that was also in the beta is also here. But most importantly, it's this. Oh, we're getting instincts here on the different weapons. Also, we're going to pick up a tattered vestment, and we're going to talk to that bird also in the next episode. What the fuck? I just came out there. There's also this. Use a workbench. Ah, that's where we upgrade our items. Look up tattered vestment. What's that? It's a unlimited use item. Use the item. Cannot be used. This weapon is already equipped. So the tattered vestment lets us change to the sword on the fly. A sacred cloth bound to a forgotten sword. Interesting. Also wanted... Nah, wrong one. I wanted to look up whether we... Okay, we don't get familiarity with that. Okay, so this upper place, that big chained bird and the merchant, we're gonna speak to all of them and look at what they are and do what we have to do there tomorrow. Because we're done for this episode. That's already been going on for over 40 minutes. So, have a nice day. See you then.